by Douglas Lyons and Ethan D. Petcher, featuring the soul of Broadway.
There have been bumps in the road, lives cut short, stories untold, a generation that fought with their own, but many were lost.
We will never forget the ones that came before us. With our fight and courage, we
Keep pressing on, though the road's been long. There's no mountain that we can't climb. We are here to stay, we won't be erased. See our love as a test of time. Of time.
we don't give up, we hold on.
Hold on.
See how strength is as sweet as our song.
One community strong,
Community strong.
standing up for a right to belong. Whoa, we will never forget
The ones who led and taught us
with their fight and wisdom. We keep pressing on, though the road's been long. There's no mountain that we can't climb. We are here to stay, we won't be erased. See our love last the test of time. Of time. We are never our circumstance. We always find a way to come through. Love gets us through.
when life comes at us, we keep on dancing. Nothing can stop what our love's meant to do.
Our love's meant to do.
It gets us
Through.
We
keep pressing on, though the road's been long. There's no mountain that we can't climb. We are here to stay, we won't be erased. See our love last the test of time.
In life it's such a time, can't you feel it? And we'll still stand here, we're not defeated.
Our life keeps on going and going and going and going and
Introducing our co-founders, Chanel Bragg and Jacqueline Castillo.
I'm Chanel Bragg.
And I'm Jackie Castillo, and we are your co-founders and presidents.
Welcome to the United Colors of Arizona Theater's Friendraiser Now.
Founded in 2016, we created our group in an attempt to create a safe space for Black, Indigenous, and people of color to convene, learn, thrive within our fine arts community.
United Colors of Arizona Theater unequivocally support all social justice initiatives. And as artivists, our mission is to encourage a more equitable landscape within our local theater community by creating opportunities by way of workshops, dance classes, audition prep, and the like.
We wanted to thank everyone that has supported our endeavors, including our advisory board members Seth Tucker of Acting Up Series and Alex Hollis of Quarantines, who have helped bring this production into fruition. We are excited to show you how you too can be involved and support our local BIPOC performers and creatives through our 3 ways to give. On our website, you can find links to our fiscal sponsor, Fractured Atlas, Venmo, and of course, our friend-raiser, where you can donate your time, your space, and your skills.
Now, our advisory board will delve deeper into that later.
In the meantime, we invite you all to share this link with your friends and familiars so that they can experience tonight's performances and have the opportunity to donate.
Come with us on a journey as we celebrate the collection of stories told from within our remarkable communities. Throughout this production, you will experience both the talents of our local artists as well as the talented composers and playwrights that we have the honor to perform.
But for now, sit back, relax,
and enjoy.
Now.
Tease song, written and performed by Raquel McKenzie.
This is for the girl in the hoodie, that deep gray oppressed-stained hoodie, with communication in a pocket and love on a hand and fleet on her feet, singing tea song, holding tea strong, and a tea drink on. This is for the girl with fleet on her feet, 'cause now she runs through the street. Walking is just too risky, and that good degree won't stop them from shooting him. This is for the girl with love on her hand, who lost trust in man. So with an outstretched anticipated curiosity, she was found after kidnapped and murdered in a parking lot. This is for the girl with communication in her pocket. So when she lost her locket, she called for help, but help came in the form of backlash, and for him it was a bad stab, so he got his back lashed 41 times. Yeah, this is for the girl in the hoodie, that midnight puke-stained hoodie, who grew up in the burbs but who's now afraid to be black. And they say black don't crack, but all it takes is 41 shots, a parking lot, or a can of pop. So this is for the girl in the hoodie, repping for the boy in the hoodie, wishing that he could be here to tell his own story. So she's repping T strong, holding T strong, singing T's song.
My name is Michelle Chin, and I'm a proud member of UCAT for the last few years. I think United Colors of Arizona Theater is an incredible asset to our Arizona theater community because it provides a safe space for BIPOC artists. It supports, it provides opportunities, and helps bring diversity to our stages. I was lucky enough to be a part of one of the more recent workshops, helping individuals put together video submissions for the very quick turnaround that we had from in-person auditions to virtual auditions at the beginning of 2020. I was able to give feedback on these video submissions as well as connect myself to other BIPOC artists in our community. I think equity in theater is incredibly important because art should imitate life. We have such diversity in our lives and different backgrounds, and that should be reflected on our stages and within our artistry. And I think UCAT strives to give the education, the opportunities, and the support needed so that we can see that mirrored on our Arizona stages.
I'm Gonna Take You There by Christopher Oscar Pena.
And performed by Eddie Maldonado.
I was talking to this friend of mine, and he told me, he said he believes pretty strongly that something happens to you around 3rd grade or by 3rd grade that defines you. A small, seemingly small, innocuous thing that just defines the kind of person you become. And immediately, I'm not playing, this moment, like snap, this moment just popped into my head. I don't know why or how long it had been there, but this memory, I remember I was in 3rd grade, and you know, back then I wasn't cool and my English was, well, it wasn't perfect, but I had you, and we had each other, and this thing, you know, we were kids. So it wasn't love and it wasn't sexual, but it was more than just a friendship. This thing that we shared, it was innocent. And I remember how much we used to dance. We used to love to dance. We were happy, weren't we? Weren't we happy? And then that new kid moves to our school. Gary. What a fucking stupid name. And you two just like hit it off. He was a jock, and I guess you were too, so it just made sense in a way that maybe you and I never did. Not in public anyway. And I remember he didn't like me. I don't know why. I mean, not a lot of people did. I was shy and quiet, but he saw through me. You know, maybe he could see who I was. But for some reason, Anyway, I remember one day we were at school and you and I were dancing and he started making fun of me. He started making fun of my moves. And to be honest, all these years, I don't know what he hated. That he thought I was gay, that he thought I was the wrong kind of Latino. Maybe he envied my moves. I don't remember. But I remember he called you over to play basketball with him and his friends. And I told you to stop, to stay with me. Because I knew it was happening. I could feel you turning away from me. So I said, wait, Eddie's my best friend. And he looked at you and he looked at all the kids on the playground and said, who's your best friend, Eddie, me or him? And you looked at me and said him. And I was crushed. But that wasn't even the worst part of it. That wasn't even the end. Later when school was over, you came up to me. Do you remember this? You came up to me and you said, yeah, but you're my best friend. We just have to keep it a secret. And we never danced together again. It sounds stupid now, but I'm in my 30s and I realize the most important relationships I've had in my life have been with married closet cases, affairs, or people not ready to go public with me. I don't know when I became so afraid of who I was that I was okay with that. Okay with being a secret. Because that's how little I valued myself. And I wonder, is that how you lived the rest of your life? I hope you didn't. And if you did, I hope you're free now. I hope you're free. And I'm sorry our paths diverged, that we lost touch of each other. But I want you to know I'm learning to love myself. And I think I'm going to be okay. And I'm sorry I couldn't share that with you in person, in real life, on this earth. But I want to leave you with this now. Good night, sweet prince.
Hello everyone, my name is Robert Colby Harper and I'm the Associate Artistic Director at the Phoenix Theater Company, as well as a lecturer in musical theater at Arizona State University. And I'm here in support of UCAT, or United Colors of Arizona Theater. Now UCAT does many things for our community. Primarily what they do is they provide opportunities to help elevate the voices of BIPOC artists in our state. They also provide resources to help further develop skills in the form of seminars or master classes. And they also help educate the community at large on the importance of diversifying the stories we tell. And more importantly, that it's important to invest in making sure those stories are heard. So, I'm asking you to become a friend of UCAT and invest in the future of those stories. It doesn't have to look like money. It can look like virtually anything, time, resources. So no matter where you are at, you have something to offer. And it's important to help UCAT expand its reach and expand its impact. And I hope you will join me. Thank you so much.
Click the link below and head on over to unitedcolorsaz.org, where you can find our friend raiser. There are 3 ways to give. Donate money through our fiscal sponsor, Fractured Atlas, where you can make a one-time donation or a monthly contribution. You can also donate money through Venmo at U-C-A-T. Lastly, you can donate your time, skills, space, and services to our fundraiser. Donate your services. Are you a lawyer or do you have a catering business? Donate your space. Do you have extra room in your storage facility? Or a space where we can hold workshops, meetings, and rehearsals? Donate your skills or time. Share your expertise and teach a masterclass or help UCAT members by taking on a mentee. Create opportunities, foster relationships. Help make theater more equitable. Everything is $0, so no need for credit card info for the fundraiser. Your fundraiser donation is a wonderful way to support and build up UCAT and our members, and to confirm your commitment to a more inclusive and equitable theatrical community.
What does it mean to me? It means so much. First, just on a base level, just the ability to connect as a BIPOC community, because there are Phoenix and Arizona is a unique state in the sense that ethnically we're all kind of peppered all over the city and the state, where there are states and cities where demographics live in pockets, and so they know everything that's happening. And if we didn't have UCAT, there would be such a miss of communication. So just on that level, it's already something that's amazing. And then, as we've seen in the last year, the importance of having a BIPOC community and in the arts, and UCAT has provided that to us. Then what was my first workshop in town hall? I'm not sure what my first workshop was, but town halls definitely have been a part of them, very passionate about them, because they allow us to unpack so much information and learn so much about ourselves, which is what I take away from it in my personal career and in my personal endeavors. I try to pack all of that information into my little toolbox. Take care, be well, keep causing good trouble. Bye.
What I Know, written by Brian Quijada.
And performed by Johanna Carlisle Zepeda.
She's left us, she's gone. It's you and me now, my pretty little one. Here's what I know. People believe that fleeing is the way to go. Abandon their connection to the land. Don't give a shit, they quit on their country and their fellow man. Some people need a visit to the holy church. Pray with the blessed water and see God's plan work. But we must honor the life we were given. Appreciate our every breath. The world makes one single promise, and that promise is death. Now I must be your parent now and raise you well. I need to raise you like I bore you myself, and let us pray. Let us pray your mom's delivered back some way. God, listen to a worried mother. Bring my daughter back one way or another, even if it's forceful, even if she's dragged. Please send for them to bring her back. Use your powers, Almighty. Bring my daughter back alive, please. Oh, what a world, what a world.
One of the reasons that I am a very proud member of UCAT is because it is very difficult to often feel like a person of color when you don't look like what people want you to look like. It's very hard sometimes to prove my Mexican worth when I have very Spaniard skin. Um, and here at UCAT, I'm accepted. No one questions my heritage. No one questions how long my family lived in Mexico and when they came to America in 1913. It's just a given. And no one cares that I have Spaniard skin versus what people expect a Mexican American to look like. And that to me is very amazing, to have a safe space with my peers and to be seen for who I am. That's one of the reasons I am a proud member of UCAT.
One of the events that I really, really loved, again, as being a part of the UCAT community, is the diversity and inclusion discussions that we had around the beginning of March and April. Because I think that really highlighted the fact that, theater is a tool for social justice. We are telling our stories at the end of the day, whether they are, lit up in lights or on a stage, they're stories and they're human stories. And I think, sometimes we forget that, but being able to talk about what was happening, in the world with George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement, and being able to relate it to kind of what we experience in the theater community every day was really powerful.
Cost of Living, written and performed by Alma Schofield with DeAngelis Grisby.
Are you ready to listen?
All right. Shoot. What's on your mind?
Ma, up north, it ain't like here.
Is that so?
I mean, it ain't perfect, but it's better. You gotta look over your shoulder all the time, afraid to trip over the wrong shoe. It's different. Everybody is beautiful and educated and wealthy. I like it.
So what you still hanging around here for?
I guess I feel like I'm not finished doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
What is it you feel like you're supposed to be doing?
I have the free speech in Memphis, and I've been writing a lot more lately, so I can't leave now. It's real important work, critical essays and such.
Oh, what you been writing about?
Oh, just the news.
What kind of news? You got something to read me?
It ain't finished yet. It ain't even all that interesting, to be honest with you.
It's interesting to me.
Well, lately I've been on the crime beat, talk about jail time, lynchings, things like that.
What about them?
I report patterns in the Southern society, patterns. And I also do the reporting on Negro criminal cases. I sit through the trials and the sentencing just to see if there's any truth to the charges. I check up on lynchings and what the Klan is doing, stuff like that.
Are you Iola?
How you know that name?
Is it your name? Ida Bell?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Why are you doing this? Why? Ain't no reason to bear the burden, child. Have you seen the Klan? What if they catch your ass? What I'm gonna do? The kids.
I do it because after what happened at the People's Grocery, I got to seeing how much of what we was being told is a lie. Lynching ain't what folks get told, Mom. Negroes in the South are being killed for no reason at all.
Is you talking about it gonna stop it?
If I'm being honest, I don't know, but it ain't right. The big papers make it seem like we the lowest kind of criminals, call us rapists and killers, but it ain't like they say. They hate us. and they kill us for the sport. It's sick. Ain't no other way to call it, and I seen it, Ma. When they lynch a man, it ain't just a beating. And sometimes they gather around like they going to a baptism or something, and they just watch. They cheer and they hoop and they holler, and then they go on strutting about their day like they ain't just watched the man beg for his life. Like it's normal. Like we ain't people.
To them, we ain't.
I know that.
Do you?
What do you mean?
I mean, the world is ugly, child. It's ugly for everybody, but it's even uglier if you're Black.
But it don't have to be.
Baby, it is. Things don't change just because you want them to.
But what if they could? Maybe they could. With the free speech, I feel like I got a place in this world that's going to let me try to change something. Some folk really believe our men just want to steal their women and children, but we know that's the farthest thing from the truth. We just want the freedom to be free people.
And what makes you think we ain't got that right?
Tom didn't.
I just don't understand what you gain from putting yourself out in the world like this.
I ain't put myself out in the world. I was already here. I live in this world, same as white folks. Is it too much to ask to want to feel safe? To be free in my own world? In the same way I call it my world, it's theirs too. I want the same thing for them that I want for myself.
You put a lot of yourself on the line. You think it's worth it?
I do. But it's hard.
For all of my fussing, I do admire you.
You what?
I won't say it twice, but I do. You brave. You never been one to back down from nothing or no one. It's hard, like you say, but people like you, I don't know. I don't try to change much because I know I can't. Too old to lose a fight. But people like you make me think different.
You know, everybody up north is people like me.
North, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even know how to get there if I tried.
It don't mean you shouldn't try.
I joined United Colors of Arizona about 3 years ago, and if it weren't for their incredible and tireless hard work, I don't think I'd be where I am in my career today. Because of a posting that I saw listed on the United Colors of Arizona Facebook page, I was able to book a job with an incredible theater company that I still work with today. If I hadn't been on that page, I don't think I would have even known about that job. So I am so, so grateful for all of the people who work hard to maintain that page in this group, all of the other members who continually lift each other up, and all of the actors of color in Arizona who are working hard to create a brighter future.
The first workshop I attended was a dance call for In the Heights at Phoenix Theater. And it was a lot of fun. I had some great feedback on my audition pieces. Equity in the arts is important because everyone deserves a chance to have their story heard. Everyone deserves a chance to be on stage and reflect and, bring that experience to that audience member that may not see people like us in roles that we want to play. So, and that maybe that'll inspire them to get on stage or get in front of a camera to share their experience as well, because it's that impactful.
Shades, written and performed by Vaibu Mohan.
I paint shades every day inside the light, but they blend from end to end. I paint the coffee cup
trace. You forgot my face. I hear you found someone new, always quick to make a move with your hand hanging around her waist. Your lips against her skin, I know the love she's in, the perfect fit for your current taste. Soon her shine will fade away, and your shadow returns that day. Can I shut the blinds, close the window pane, stay unkind, give you all the blame, and stay here with a canvas of half-formed memories you left me. You, a specter in my space. You, replacing my embrace. You, move on with lightning pace. And you forgot my face. I paint shades every day, but you won't go away.
My name is Kendrick Stallings, and I've been a member of United Colors of Arizona Theater since July of 2019. To me, UCAT means a system of support for all BIPOC actors and creatives in the theater space in Arizona, that we have a place to go to where we can voice our concerns and get feedback and just be united. And I think that that's the way we win, is by working together.
Hi, my name is Savannah Alfred. I've been a part of UCAT since, 2016. Wow. What being a part of UCAT means to me is having a sense of community, a community that is completely understanding, that I am in the same room with people that look a lot like I do, and that know the struggles and know the battles that we must face, but are always open for communication, always open for different opportunities to help each other and to learn, and are always encouraging no matter what you want to pursue. The reason that equity in the arts is important is because it addresses the elephant in the room when it comes to diversity. Groups that have been underrepresented have not had the same resources and education as others. They just have not. Equity in theater is doing the work to not only acknowledge this, but to create those resources and education opportunities in order for us all to be able to succeed.
Hope, written by Chris Eli Black.
And performed by Mason Reeves.
I turn on the TV, 5 o'clock news, what do I see? A dead kid who looks like me. 6 o'clock news, what do I see? Another dead kid who kind of looks like me. 10 o'clock news, what do I see? 2 kids dead in the street, blood to their feet. So tell me, am I supposed to be happy with this democracy? I pledge allegiance to the black boy who looks at his reflection and sees nothing, who sags his pants because it's the only way for people to see inside of him, who holds a gun because no one would give him their hand. To the black woman who lets men in because she cannot let emotion out, who puts on tight jeans to squeeze out her insecurities, squeeze out the hate sedated in immigrants and slave ships. We steal from the shops we fought to sit in. You say black and they don't think back. They look at what's going down now, body bags and hashtags. Hashtag Black Lives Matter, except when it's my own. Hashtag fight hate. But I think I'll wait to say something. That small violin is playing the song of this nation's shame. My 40 acres and a mule must have gotten lost in the mail, but they tell me to have hope. But the same people who tell me cannot define what hope is. Is hope that my mom's 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 mom was a slave and that I spend long nights taping back the pages in the book, romanticizing of a time in which my family's history was not condensed into 1 month, not only 1 month, but the shortest of the 12, leading to guns replacing textbooks, bullet holes replacing boots worn by people aligned, standing in line, fighting for peace. No. Hope is a seed that you plant and pray will become an adult. And let's not get hope confused with change. You see, change is what you get back from the checkout. Hope is what you cash in. Hope is hoping that I'll live to see 25. It's hoping that I can one day walk into Ivy League school without getting funny looks. It's continuing the foundation our founders laid for us, and I'm not talking about Washington, Jefferson, and Adams. I'm talking about King, X, and Obama, Tubman, Truth, Angelou, Langston Hughes, Huey Newton, and NWA. It's standing on a stage and saying, I am black, and not giving a damn who's listening. It's my mother pawning off diamond rings so that we'd have something to eat. We look a lot, but when's the last time you actually saw something? We talk a lot, but when's the last time you actually said something? I pray 10 minutes after sinning again, is God still taking our phone calls or does he send them straight to voicemail? But we had so much hope. I turn on the TV. 5 o'clock news, what do I see? A dead kid who looks like me. 6 o'clock news, what do I see? Another dead kid, kind of looks like me. 10 o'clock news, what do I see? 2 kids dead in the street, blood at their feet. So, tell me, am I supposed to be happy with this democracy?
"24 Steps to Ascend," written and performed by Osiris Quinn.
1. Now is all we have, all that we are in this very exact moment. All we can do, all we can be, all we can change is now. 2. Start within yourself. 3. We must acknowledge the past. There is no way to move forward without it. 4. Now be honest and accountable for all the harm you've caused. 5. Everyone's reality is real. 6. We make our own realities. 7. Breathe. A full-bellied breath, the kind that your mother would yell at you to suck in. Now, feel yourself. Free yourself. 8. Look at the moon. She has many different faces, not phases. She's still the same moon. Grandmother Moon, Mother Earth. Women are water. God is a woman, and that's more than a pop star can say in blackface. 10. You don't have to smile. But in turning your back, be careful you don't show your whole ass. Get your head out of your ass. Take a seat. Meditate. Pray. It's the same thing. 12. Watch out your cycles. Patterns like playing chess, not checkers with your relationships. 13. Healing is not linear because time's not linear. 14. Advance to enlightenment. Stop comparing. Surrender your need to know. Now, 15. Listen. Your body speaks the truth quietly. You have to learn to. 16. Sit in your discomfort. We have to hurt in order to heal. The sky has to bruise before it turns blue and clears. We are the healers and the hurters. We have both. Everyone's non-binary. A duality of truth. We have both. A duality, anima and animus, the masculine and feminine. 17. Things aren't black and white, but shades of gray. Follow Moses, some need to find your way. 18. Look to me and see that we are all children of virtue and vengeance and violence and violets. And 19. And. Not or, but and. 20. Is it anxiety or intuition? 21. Follow the signs. Nature and indigenous wisdom told by robins braiding sweet grass for their nests, their home. We have to take care of ours. Look inside ourselves. See our divinity. Jesus walks within me. 24. Amanece como una diosa cada día. You are the Eucharist. Wake up. You are only dreaming.
I'm honored to support the work of United Colors of Arizona Theater. Though I've known many involved with UCAT for years, I first became connected with the organization when they offered to provide free dance classes to prepare people for auditions for In the Heights at Desert Foothills Theater, where I was executive director. This October, the Arizona Theater Awards of Excellence recognized UCAT with the Kyle Lawson Outstanding Contribution Award for their commitment to providing BIPOC theater artists greater access to and training for participation in theater, and for challenging the status quo in the areas of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I am excited to continue working with UCAT at Scottsdale Arts. This year, with the generous support from Allison Lewis and Craig Crumweedy, with the Crumweedy Lewis Foundation, the Edwin Barbie Charitable Trust, and John and Karen Voorhees, Scottsdale Arts was able to provide several paid internship opportunities and recruit qualified BIPOC candidates. Together with UCAT, we hired an intern, Maria Cruz, to support the development of UCAT's first summer production to be hosted at the center. Congratulations, UCAT, on all you have accomplished. The future is bright, and the Arizona theater community is thankful for all you do.
Hello, my name is Seth Tucker, and I've been an enthusiastic member of UCAT since 2018. In addition to being a local Latinx artist, I'm also an executive producer of Acting Up series, one of the sponsors of tonight's fundraiser. I also serve on the UCAT advisory board as development director for events and fundraisers like this one. If you would like to donate to our growing organization, you can do so directly to Fractured Atlas, our fiscal sponsor, information below, or you can send donations via Venmo to @U-C-A-T. We understand this may be a difficult time for many of you to give money, but just as valuable to us is donating your friendship, your support, skill, time, space, and other services. By going to our website, unitedcolorsaz.org, you can make your pledge to our Friendraiser to support the future endeavors of UCAT. When you enter the website, you'll see a wide variety of ways you can pledge your support by offering advice, being a mentor, teaching, or sharing space and equipment, for example. When you click on the individual icon, it will take you to a page where you can put your email and information. You do not need to provide the credit card information here, as you are donating your friendship, not money. I truly believe that UCAT will continue to grow and influence the future trajectory of our theatrical community. And if you would like to be a part of the movement on the ground floor, then consider putting your support into action and become a new friend of UCAT by donating your support with our friend raiser. Links below. Thank you.
Hey there, Sean Daniels, Artistic Director of Arizona Theater Company. I just want to, on behalf of all of our staff and board, give a great congratulations to Chanel and everyone at UCAT for a fantastic event, and even more importantly for the work that they do to make sure that Arizona is an inclusive, diverse, exciting, safe space for artists to work in. The type of state that can really lead our country in terms of what the future looks like, which we all know is actually reflecting and representing the community that we live in. At Arizona Theater Company, we have been lucky enough to partner with all of them. You know, we had the Celebrating Diversity series that we did. We made sure that we were able to offer free tickets to members to be able to be a part of it. But more importantly, we want to make sure that just we as the State Theater can support organizations like this, because this organization and the mission that they have is crucial for all of us. We are all better when our community looks to our theatrical stages and says, yep, that's us. That's us being represented, us telling our stories, us moving forward. So we're grateful to play a small part in this celebration and the exciting work that everybody there is doing. Thank you for your support of this organization and for the arts in Arizona in general. Bye.
To 2020, on the eve of our 30th birthday, written by Christopher Oscar Peña.
And performed by Sanita Agent.
At least I got to dress up. I look cute, right? Right? Girl, do you see this outfit? Okay, I was not gonna step into 30 looking anything less than the glamorous bitch that I am. We've been looking forward to this day for our entire lives. And instead, here we are in the year of our Lord 2020, and man, does it suck. I mean, can I say that? I know that I'm supposed to be joyful, but fuck, this sucks. You know, I was on Facebook today, and this white girl says some racist shit. Now, you know the type, liberal white girl who doesn't have a racist bone in her body. This guy says something about how he didn't understand racism before because he's white. Like, honestly, earnestly wrote that he had never understood systemic racism. But today, it finally dawned on him because a black guy in a hoodie walked by him at a gas station, and he automatically locked the door while his two girls were in the car. And he realized that he was teaching them that black men were dangerous. So I said, good on you. Good on you for realizing that racism isn't just nooses and burning crosses, that it's the everyday stuff that's even more... Anyway, this white girl stepped in. This white girl stepped in and said, I'm not racist. And I'm glad you learned that, but also trust your gut. As a woman, trust your gut. And I tried to explain to her that that gut is what has killed so many of us for so many years. And then she wrote this monologue about how she wasn't racist, about how I was putting words in her mouth, and how dare I blame her for racism. How dare I accuse her of racism and that I'm a bully. And girl, it was textbook white fragility gaslighting shit. I mean, play by play, point by point, handbook white fragility. And I was gonna respond, but then I saw all the people that liked her post and all the people that helped her to turn me into the villain again. And I went to write, but then I thought, what for? What the fuck for? I mean, they're not listening. And the fact is, I'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be some new person saying the same shit. Some new person to talk to. And today I couldn't do it. I needed a day. One day.
We hope that you have enjoyed tonight's fundraiser now.
In the 5 years that we have been an institution, we have provoked a huge cultural shift. And we did this by providing access into theaters where relationships were underdeveloped amongst our BIPOC communities. And we created opportunities for our family members to practice, hone their craft through curated audition preps, workshops, dance clinics.
We have strived to create visibility for people of color in all aspects of theater. On stage, backstage, front of house, behind the table, and on the boards. For this work, we were honored to receive the Kyle Lawson Outstanding Contribution Award at the Zonies this past year.
The formula is working, yet there's still so much to do. This pandemic has given us perspective.
It reinforced that our mission is not only to hold all theaters accountable for their own fair and inclusive practices, but it also allowed us to think about our own legacy. And the next step in our evolution is to create it.
We look forward to standing in solidarity besides theaters that are already producing our stories. And we announce proudly that this summer will be the first of many United Colors of Arizona Theater summer stock productions.
We hope that you have been enjoying yourselves tonight.
But don't go anywhere yet. We would like to leave you with one final affirmation.
Live for Today by Jesse J. Sanchez.
And performed by Retta Michael Campbell and Alyssa Chiarello.
Been a while since I've seen a smile. Our eyes say more stories from before. Life sure does run, promise to no one. Make the most of each day. There's only us, there's just one life, and time won't wait. Shake yourself awake, let the light you shine through on a field of dreams for you, not tomorrow or yesterday. Live for today, give the world a brighter smile, way longer than a mile, no cloud will turn to gray. Live for today. Live for today. Live for today. I can't ignore what I've been there for, and his big brown eyes never seem to cry. Does he know my heart's now stone? 'Cause I lived for today. But a light in me shines through. Will his family still hold you? Will they want me to leave or stay? I live for today. I will give the world one smile and look up for a while. These clouds will go away. Just live for today.
What started as a small networking group on Facebook
has turned into a fine art social justice-based initiative
that has grown to nearly 400 members.
We may have started in 2016, but the time for you to get involved is now.
Here we are, racing through on a field of dreams for you. Not tomorrow, yesterday. Live for today. Give the world a brighter smile. Way longer than a mile. No cloud turns to night. Live for today.